What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another daily YouTube video where we cover the market, our trades, and the content from EA. Today is Thursday, and that normally just means marquee matchups. Let's get into the game and take a look and see what they've given us today. Normally, Thursdays are quite a dead day. We don't even get a player SBC a lot of the time. Brand Player of the Month did come out today. Nice 5 pace boost. Overall, very mid-looking card. Not even sure on the price. In honesty, we don't really care. 83 times 10 is back again. Keeps getting repeated every single day now. Refresh, sorry. And I believe marquee matchups is all we're gonna have. Yeah, marquee matchups. Maybe Barca and Madrid players did well. People were predicting that. Yeah, here's all the stuff. If you care about marquee matchups, there you go. We're gonna get into some more of our investments and the leaks. Let's get into the leaks first. First of all, we have Pace and Pounce for the footballers SBC. Footballers, yeah, that's what I thought too. Dan Juma. Kulusevski. What is this? The footballers promo or the mid-ballers slash Premier League mid-ballers, huh? First promo? Oh, end it. End it now. We do have this loading screen, which is interesting. We'll take a look at that. So yes, he does look like Mr. Klopp there, which is extremely strange, but that is actually Mr. Diaz while he was injured, I believe. So you can see they have play to style objectives. And he has a +4 on dribbling, which is a huge boost for a +2 stat rating. He's got a +4 dribbling. We'll have to see how that works. We do have some more information from EA, which I'll show you right now to do with the leaks. So, daily SBCs and objectives. Each will be a key to unlock higher versions. Complete with creative upgrades, new trait, stat boost, and skill moves. So that could be useful. Basically, you complete the player SBC, and you have the opportunity to upgrade it via the play to style objective. Which is unfortunate for me, as I'm going to be away skiing for a week, so I won't be able to take part in this. But it is what it is. Hopefully you guys have a lot of fun, and hopefully it's very easy. But knowing EA, they'll screw it up somehow. I'm sure we're all ready for that. Other than that, it's time to get onto my 12.7 million coin investment and check in on it. I'm sure you guys remember from the last video 2 days ago, we invested in Upamecano, and I was in a massive loss for a long time, and now we are sitting pretty. Upamecano is currently 775k, our average buy price was 710. I did purchase some more since the last video as he got cheaper, and I believed in him still. If I took my profit now, I'd only have 500k, but he's only 775, and if you look at the graph of this card, with the leaks of no new promo cards coming into packs, I don't see a reason why he stops. If you look at this 14 day, see here, this is where I was buying some more after the video, 100, and he's only been going up since, and I don't see any reason for him to stop. He's now higher than he was any other point pretty much. And again, I don't really see any reason for this card to stop rising. Not to mention their game is also on Sunday. I love this card as an investment. Did he play Bayer Leverkusen, who apparently they're really good against every time. Obviously he plays every single game. There's a high chance Bayern do go undefeated for the 6th game, so I love this card as an investment. I'm undecided whether I'll sell before or after the game. What I am going to do is I'm going to use this. I'm going to use DeMarcos to see what happens in DeMarcos's game if they don't keep the clean sheet. So hopefully they don't keep a clean sheet, whoever they play against. They play Real Valladolid. It's on the 17th, so this is on Friday, which is today when you're seeing this video. Be interesting to see. Hopefully they don't keep a clean sheet, and we'll see what happens to this card. This is another example of a card which is heavily overinvested. I would expect him to go down. Although the difference is, people expect this +1 upgrade for 6 undefeated here, but they probably don't expect it here. So there's a slight difference. So losing either of these cards will be quite damaging. And you may also be looking at this thinking, 1.07 for Ruben Diaz? Yes. Ruben Diaz has sadly gone to the moon, and I didn't buy any. I bought the wrong card. But the logic here was, they don't even play this week. They play Burnley in the FA Cup, which does not count for the upgrade. But and his next game's Liverpool, not for 2.5 weeks. So that was the logic. I did tip this card at 9:50 on Wednesday after the game. Had like the day after the game, because I believed Man City hype would be there, and as you can see, it was actually one of the most perfect times to buy at 9:30 because he's just flown ever since. We went all the way to 1.1, believe it or not. Now he's just chilling down. Maybe as people realize the game isn't coming. But if you think about it, with all the Premier League cards that are leaked, it's only going to help him because there's another Premier League card, you know? More Premier League cards, Premier League links, other cards are going to do well. People turn back when they have no new promo cards. We probably get a mini re-release of old promo cards, just how we've been getting. So if you have old promo teams, not Fantasy Foot or Centurions, stuff like that, I would think about selling before 6 PM because you don't want to get mudded, because if it comes into packs, we saw Trent fall off a cliff, so expect that on maybe some better cards to come. Overall, if you look at this team, it's looking very good. Everything is up. Matoma is 50k now. Vanessa is 410. Hazard is 700k. He was much lower. Jota's over 300. Toprak is up. Fico is 78k. Now he's flying. Ricky Puig is also up, and Sabislai. Everything is basically rising. And the reason for that is no new promo cards are coming. No new promo card loading screen. There's no panic on the market. It's very simple. If there's no panic on the market, the cards will fly because people will turn to the oldest team. There is another investment we've also missed out on, and it's Mr. Marquez. Quite a few of these cards have flown, to be honest. These two cards are looking pretty good. We tipped them at 220k a piece. And yeah, Marquez is another example of a card that's just absolutely flown. He was 578. He's basically up almost 100k in 24 hours, which is insane, considering he's an MLS player, but obviously easy to get on Chem because he's an hero. I'm going to show you my transfer list real quick now, and you should be ready to know what you're about to see. Oh, that was not what I was expecting. I was not expecting my Matoma to have lazy of 58.5. That's why you list for lazies, if you guys didn't know. Matoma is 50k, I thought it was, right? He's 50k, wow. But it doesn't look like this card's only going to rise, so what I will do is I'll try and snap him for 48k. Let's try and take a look. So I've sold 58, so if I buy for anything under 55, the lower entry price, you understand that logic. That's basically why you do lazy selling. And now, if I can buy him under 55, I'm basically gaining value. As you can see, it's 50k. I can buy that right now for 49k. And I've suddenly rebought the card, which I have just sold for 58.5 for 49k. So I've cashed in like 6k profit just by lazy selling. And guess what I'm going to list this one at? The exact same price. And I'll do that after the video. Just like, I was going to show you my other investments. I have all the other cards lazy listed. Here's some Upamacanos. I did pay 737 for a good few of them. Didn't overpay. My average buy price is 715, sorry, no, 710. They bought quite a few lower. But yeah, I'm probably going to just click on all the 737s knowing my luck. 695. There was quite a few under 700 that I do have as well. But yeah, unfortunately I FOMO bought on one of the days, very late night, and it has cost me my entry slightly. But overall, it's not going to have a massive effect. You can see the range of prices. I got a crazy snipe as well. I'm going to click relist all. Griezmann's are selling very, very slowly. But profit is profit at the end of the day. Listing your cards like this one at a time here is how you get way more sales, by the way, if you aren't aware. Especially if you have a ton of the same card, and this is something I do all the time. Also, while I do this, you can just quickly pause the video if you want to see any of the card buy prices. And you can see what price I buy for and what price I lazy sell for. Make it a comfortable transaction so that if they do sell, I can rebuy them. Dele Alli is also mudded. He is now being excluded from the Besiktas squad. I believe he's Besiktas. So he's not going to play any games, so he can only get a +2 if his club wins the games or if they remain undefeated, because he's not going to play 3 games and he's not going to score or assist any goals, of course, as he's obviously not in the squad. But yeah, listing like this, ideally you want to wait between 5 to 10 seconds per listing, but right now I'm too lazy and I haven't got the time, so I'll just list them like this, and this still does work just as well. Taking a little break like that will even help. And the reason for this is, right, the whole point of lazy selling is to make your cards appear on a page, right? If they all expire at the exact same second, they're not going to appear on the first page, they're going to be gone. The whole point is to spread your risk, and slowly they will sell. Slowly they will cover the first few pages of Griezmann. If someone searches Griezmann in an hour, the first 2-3 pages are probably going to be full of my card. Probably just going to end up buying one of them because they can't bother to scroll, and I get lazy just like that for like 5-6k higher than he actually is going for. You can, if you are feeling lazy, once you get towards the end of the list like how I am right now, click relist all, because in all honesty, if you have the time you can do it, but for me I don't have the time, so I don't do it. Let's take a look at Griezmann's price, because I'm sure he did lazy selling really well. He's 33k, I've been selling them at 39k plus. I'm going to be patient with it. I'm in no rush to sell this card, and I think he's going to keep rising this week. But yeah, as I said, I'm in no rush. I'm sure he does great. The difference in stats from his other card is literally ridiculous, considering the price difference. But obviously this one's 5-star, 5-star, and this one is 4-star, 3-star. That's what you're paying for. Stats, the card's going to feel the same other than the skill move and weak foot, which is obviously a lot to do with the card as well. So do be aware of that. We can look at the current team of the week, because there are going to be some things you can do with this current team of the week very, very soon. For example, Jonathan David is likely going to do very, very well this weekend. Not in terms of rising, but as an investment. Openda is probably going to be a good investment too, once he keeps coming down to fodder price. Eden Militao is definitely going to be good, I'm sure about that. Walker Peters could be decent, although he's fodder. And Trossard, just because Arsenal are in good form. The Jonathan David is an interesting one because we have an 82, an 85, an 87. So this is 4th inform card trading. The only difference is these ones have no dynamic, so they will blend together and he will stand out. So we might not lazy sell as well, but I'm sure he will. He will be 88 fodder, and that's when you want to buy him. Openda, obviously he's not fodder yet, but he might get pretty close. He's gonna do well out of packs. You can already tell there's a lot of demand for this card, whether that hype dies or not. He's got 99 pace, and that's all the Timmies need to see. If you're ready to buy this on the weekend, you're probably targeting these Team of the Week Saturday or Sunday. Eder Militao, he has a lot more room to drop in my opinion, and this is gonna drag this one down too. This card is actually pretty much worse, because he's slower, and we'll see how this goes. I might pick one up, but not for a couple days. Kyle Walker-Peters, very usable right back from the Prem. Slap out Shadow on him, and he's got very good stats. Good dribbling though, really good dribbling. Very good for those in low budget. Not to mention, he has 4-star weak foot, and he can actually play left back too, so he's very versatile. And English links are very OP. Trossard, Arsenal hype, new transfer hype, can play multiple positions, Belgian, Arsenal, that's all you really need to say, and that is how you get hype investing. Oh, Rabiot has also been very good actually, I forgot about Rabiot. This other card is very expensive for the longest time. This card's probably going to do very well out of packs, just because look at the stats. It's a Hullet Gang card for 18k. What more could you want? 18k. Lowest stats 81. Slap a shadow on this card. I know Hullet Gang's not what it was, but look at those stats of 18k. Are you crazy? He's tall as well. He's 6'4", medium. This is probably going to be a crazy out pack investment. We'll see how he moves. It depends on his supply. He can play left mid too. But honestly, he does look really good. Just looking at the stats right now, it's actually a bit ridiculous that this is an 18k card. But then it's also kind of ridiculous. This card's 30k too. So you can look at it two ways, you know? That's generally what it's going to be. Let's take a quick look on the tracker before we wrap this one up. 592. Bang. That's what happens also. When the card goes up by just a few K, my profit goes up massively. I'm on 600k if I cashed out right now. I have no plans to cash out. I likely am cashing out on Sunday before the game. Be safe. But if I watch some other games and the cards don't get the win or lose, then we're going to see what happens to those cards and I can react to them and adapt it to my card. The risk-free play though is to sell before. I'll see what I do. If a card hits 900k, I'm probably going to sell because I'm going to make 3 million coins. 3 million coins is honestly just too much money to throw away. So I'll probably sell. We'll see how it goes. Other than that, hopefully you enjoyed the video. Hopefully you like the drippy NBA jersey. I think it's sick. But yeah, other than that, like, subscribe, share the video. Join my free trading Discord. Follow my Twitch channel. I stream twice daily at 2:30 and 10 PM UK time. And if you want to sign up to my Patreon, where you get the most elite trading tips, join my Patreon right now, link in the description too. And obviously the free trading Discord is also down there too. Other than that, Ricker21 on all socials, as you can see here. Thanks for watching everyone. I'll see you in the next one.